Today's episode is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me for real love and real life. Whether you need the perfect card to celebrate love, apologize, or say what's on your heart, Sincerely Shalia has you covered. So skip the generic and say it your way. Check out my full collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find the card that speaks for you. I can't wait till you guys check them out. And don't forget to let me know what you think. I love you guys. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars or back and forth, just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey, but you still need direction. So grab your tribe and get ready, because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny, and today we're going to talk about a truth that will help you heal. Some people need you broken so that they can feel whole. Hey, my babies, welcome back to another episode of Love This Way. We need to have a conversation because this is a problem for a lot of people, and I'm just going to clear it up right now. Some people don't actually love you. There, I said it. And I'm going to stand on it until I leave this earth. Some people don't actually love you. They love the version of you that's wounded, dependent, and easy to control. They're comfortable when you doubt yourself or when you need their validation or when you stay small. But the moment that you start to heal, to rise, to see your worth without their approval, all of a sudden their energy shifts. That's not because you've changed into a worse person. It's because your wholeness exposes their brokenness. I want to talk to you guys about why some people prefer you broken, because this is going to help you. Let's tell the truth. Not everyone in your life is rooting for your healing. Some are rooting for your dependency and they love it. Why? Because when you're broken, they get to be the hero. They get to be the one that you have to run to, the one who saves you, the one who gets to feel important in your story. Your pain actually feeds their ego, and then your lack becomes their purpose. Some people love to be the person that you need, not the person that you choose. And as long as you stay hurt, you'll keep needing them. So here's what it looks like in real life, right? It might be that partner who loved comforting you through heartbreak, but resents you when you're happy and confident. It might be a friend that thrives on you being, they want to be your go-to during times of crisis, but then they ghost you when you're thriving. You ever see that happen? Or maybe it's that family member who supports you, but only when you're still living by their rules and not stepping into your own. The root of it, this is where your healing is going to begin, because at the end of the day, your healing will threaten their identity, because if you no longer need them to feel whole, they're going to have to face their own emptiness. And for some, y'all don't even understand, that's unbearable for them to do. I want to talk about the psychology behind this so that you can fully understand. When you heal, you disrupt the unspoken agreement that's been holding the relationship together. I want you to really think about this. When you were broken, they knew their role. They leaned and they carried. You cried, they comforted, you doubted yourself, they told you who to be, but then wholeness will flip that script, because now you think for yourself. You question, you set boundaries, you make choices without their permission. And for someone whose power comes from being your savior, this is going to feel like rejection. But the truth is, it's not that they loved you broken, they just love the control your brokenness gave them. They confuse your dependence with closeness. They set your independence as distance. And then that's where their ego kicks in, because when you grow, it's a mirror that they can't avoid. It reflects what they haven't healed. And then it shows them the strength that they haven't built, the courage that they haven't claimed. So instead of facing that, they'll try to pull you back down, not always out of malice, but mostly out of fear that without your wounds, they're going to lose their place in your life. This is why healing often feels lonely, because part of your growth is realizing that not everyone can come with you, not because you're better than them, but mostly because they only knew how to love you when you were at your lowest. Hey, friend. If you're tired of those generic, impersonal greeting cards, I've got you covered. Sincerely Shalia is my very own greeting card line, written and designed by me to help you say what's really on your heart. Whether it's love, apologies, or just because, these cards speak for you. Skip the cookie cutter messages and send something real. Check out my collection at shaliavinny.com/greeting cards and find your perfect card today. So we've been discussing how others thrive in our brokenness, but I want you to learn how to keep your peace, protect your growth, and break free from the grip of those who need you broken. So here's how you're going to protect your wholeness. Number one, I want you to spot the shift. Pay attention to how people react when you start to win, when you're happy, when you start enforcing boundaries. If their energy changes, please take note of that. Number two, detach from their approval. You cannot base your self-worth on how comfortable they are with your healing. Stop doing that. Number three, you need to redefine the roles. If they can't respect the new whole you need to limit their access. Not everyone deserves the upgraded version of you. Number four, you're going to surround yourself with builders. Align with people who celebrate your growth, not those who compete with it. And then number five, release that guilt. Please let this go. And letting go doesn't mean you hate them. It means you love yourself enough to not live half alive to keep someone else whole. Here's the part that everybody acts like they can't tell you. So I'll tell you. The people who truly love you are going to clap for your healing. Even if it means you don't need them like you used to, they're going to celebrate your wholeness because they're whole themselves. But the ones who withdraw when you start to rise, they were never in love with you. They were in love with the version of you that made them feel big, important, and necessary. So stop shrinking so others can feel tall. You've got to stop dimming so that they don't have to face their own shadows. Because the truth is, the more whole that you become, the smaller their control will feel. And that's not your loss, it's their exposure. So rise anyway. I want you to heal anyway. Love yourself enough to be whole, even if it means you got to stand alone. Now, if you need more help, you know you can always go to shaliavinny.com and book a one-on-one session with me. I love you so much, and I'm going to see you on the next episode, okay, babies? Today's show is brought to you by Sincerely Shalia, my greeting card line. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform, share it with one person who you think needs to hear it, and ask them to do the same. Remember, good, better, best. Don't you ever let it rest. To your good is better, and your better is best. Until next time, your friend and motivator and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.